What is up? We're back live again, taking a stroll through a bit of a busier part of town that doesn't have a whole lot of bicycle infrastructure, so didn't really want to bring my bike for this one. We are gonna walk, but it's nice out. I didn't feel like driving. This gives me something to do and get back and chill. Nice Friday evening, afternoon, depending what time it is for you. Hopefully the quality of the stream manages to stay up through this part. No dropped signal or anything, but we shall see. The walk shouldn't be too bad. About 5 miles or 4.5 maybe total there and back, so about an hour, maybe hour and a half if I keep a good pace, which I should be able to. I like this POV style like travel with me content. I always used to find that enjoyable, or at least relaxing, you know. So I like to be able to make that same type of content too. But yeah, I think I found a mount for the phone that I want. It will make it a lot easier to go hands-free with all this. And then in combination with one of those MagSafe battery packs that I have, I'll be able to live stream completely wirelessly and hands-free, which will be really convenient. All these dog prints on the sidewalk. And then in the Houston spirit, the sidewalk just ends. That's okay. The sidewalk continues right up here. And we're back on the sidewalk. Looks like someone's getting a DoorDash or something. Is that a car full of jump out boys? Flowers. Gotta be careful on these sidewalks because people let their dogs do whatever, you know. A lot of the times they don't clean it up. Alright. And again, no more sidewalk, but who cares? Yeah, one of the mounts would definitely be helpful. Because after holding the phone for my live stream earlier and right now, just holding it at this angle can be a little heavy after like 3 hours, you know. But hey, I'm still enjoying it. Just want to get one of those mounts, go hands-free. Got someone else coming up here, probably live streaming too. I'm gonna go ahead and cross up here. So we need to keep going to our left. It's safe on this side. Nobody coming from over there either. Jaywalking. The most serious crime. Buried the fire hydrants. It's halfway up in dirt. And I guess the important part's sticking out. And people always riding their golf courses here. I mean, not golf courses, golf carts. Because all these condos or townhouses, whatever they are, don't have driveways out the front. But, I mean, the stores are super close, so they don't want to drive. But also, I don't know, I think driving a golf cart would be fun to be able to do it around town. We'll whip it, not worry about messing it up. If there was a little more space between these houses, it'd be pretty nice. But I guess that's the trade-off, huh? This road here is about the extent of the bicycle infrastructure for the route that I'm taking. The rest of it is going to be not bicycle friendly, which is why I'm not taking that route on my bicycle. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get up there. Because right here, at least there's a bicycle lane. Yeah, you're going to be riding right next to the cars, but they at least aren't trying to use the same space as you. We are going to cross right up here. Plenty of people here. There's a school right over there that just got out. That is where all these cars are coming from. That bus is going. Or I guess not. But yeah, school just got out not too long ago for a bunch of these kids. I guess a crossing guard just left. There's usually a crossing guard here. Yeah, I think I'll manage. Make it across. Waiting for this thing to turn. It's gonna give me just a second. Hoorah! Okay. Let's play Turning Traffic, Please Yield. It's my favorite part of the day, because if you lose, you get a giant check. Alright. Now, right next to Space Center Houston. Just right up that road here. That's not where we're going, though. That'll be a little too far for me to walk, and then also go where I'm trying to get. But yeah, everything here is NASA themed. I mean, even this bank is NASA themed. Everything. The McDonald's that I actually won't pass has an astronaut, Ronald McDonald astronaut. smell of exhaust is so heavy right here on this street because there's a lot of construction going down. There's a lot of heavy vehicles that'll drive past, and it reeks. It reminds me of like when school got out and you walked past all the buses. Smell that diesel exhaust. That's exactly what it smells like. Road work ahead. I sure hope it does. And I lost all my viewers to that joke. So they gated off part of the intersection over there, so you can't drive straight through here anymore. If you want to get in over there, you have to turn left and then make a right. And the sidewalk doesn't even exist for a portion of this walk. We'll be walking in the grass for a little while here. Give you about 10 feet of sidewalk here, and then they take it away again. Same over there. We cross the street and walk on that real quick. Over there is the school where all the traffic is coming from. Some, I don't know if those are condos or apartments, but those are like the fancier ones that are right next to NASA. So I'm sure a lot of really smart people live there. The sidewalk returns up here after abandoning us. It shows us a little love again, some shade. Of mud though. And way up there where that red light is, we'll be turning left up there, and then you'll see why I didn't bring the bike. The bike would still be fine on this road, but up there the sidewalk is way too narrow and the traffic is way too fast. If there was anybody coming in the other direction, one of us would like have to stop, you know. A bunch of ant piles. Someone ran over with their bike. We got some flags on top of the building up there. Not like a car lot type flag. I remember back when Pokemon Go was huge, I would come over to this building right here because there was a gym and a Pokestop. There'd be a bunch of people there always trying to capture the Pokemon in the gyms, so I'd show up and try and take advantage of that. I think we're about halfway through this walk now, probably approximately. Google said it was a 45-minute walk each direction, but Google doesn't know that I am him and I walk faster than their estimate, because we're definitely halfway there at this point, and we're about 15 minutes in. It's that fitness walking course they forced me to take in high school. There's some construction over there. And that's where all the ambulances live. Because right up here, we're actually walking down what will turn into Medical Center Boulevard. at least for the Clear Lake area. Not the one in downtown Houston. That would be a cool place to walk around. The complex is gigantic. It's like 2 square miles. Alright, about to play some Frogger with traffic here. I'll let them all get out of my way, or let me get out of their way. Is Grandma turning? Yeah, Lexus doesn't have pursuit. And then the sidewalk abandons us once again. But that's okay. We're used to it. We are Houston strong. Anything is a sidewalk. I'll walk on that flag. You can't stop me. I'm elevated. I'm better than all these cars, but I do need to cross. I'll walk through these bushes here. It's okay, that's the Houston way. We walk through what we have to. If you don't want me to walk through your bushes, give me a sidewalk. And yes, I do see the parking lot right there, but it's the principle. You go ahead and cross real quick. At least this side is a little more flat. And there's a sidewalk right up here by the buildings. Random stone. Oh, a lizard. What's up, lizard? He's trying to be all sneaky, going down in that hole. More lizards. Yeah, anywhere you see like agave or, I mean, even any type of bush, really, you will see plenty of lizards around here. Which is good. There's more than enough insects for everything to eat. Same reason we have all the bats. Can't step outside without hearing the clicking of a bat. Continue down the sidewalkless section. Like that. The sidewalk just leads directly into a bush. It's like, you can walk up to here and then it's on you. Why do they even bother to put it in? Giant hole for the electrical box. I'm thinking I could cut through this parking lot and shave a little bit of time. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I can't imagine any way in which this backfires. Yes, indeed, a shortcut has been achieved. Just have to walk in the employee entrance of that building, cut through, and then walk out the main entrance. No, but I think I can slip between the two buildings. We're about to find out. Worst case, I circle back, or probably exit right up there to the right. Shave seconds off my commute. If you're watching, make sure to hit that like, please. It does help out with discoverability. Which, well, I guess I have 2 viewers, right? That's somewhat discovered. It's better than 0 for sure. And let's see where this goes. If it connects to the street on the other side, then we are winning. I wonder if I got a feeling my signal is going to dip out right between these 2 buildings. Yes, indeed. It did spit us out over here. Now, there is no sidewalk over there, so it was all for naught. We'll just go over here. These boxes. The home. Dude, free house in this economy? W, bro. Someone left their, I don't know what you call that, their flower petal necklace. Employee entrance. Yes, this is the door. We're gonna bust in there and cut through. I like that turquoise Ford. It's a pretty color. Seems like something that I don't know. I bet it's pretty easy to scratch that kind of thing. But I don't know. It looks sick though. I wouldn't mind getting a vinyl wrap. Right, so this street that we're approaching is a little busier than the ones we've been on. You notice how it's just impossible to be a pedestrian right here. You want to go ahead and cross. Wait to cross. I'm cross now. Good luck, everybody else. There's a rehab right there across the street. Wait to cross. Wait to cross. Yeah. Chirp, 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 chirp. All right, let's see if we get it now. Are we gonna get hit by a car? I hope not. We're gonna find out. The cars here really don't care about you. And neither does the city. If you're not in a car, you can get out of here. That's okay. Look, the US arrows to know we gotta go this way. We get a brief break from the traffic here for a second. Not crazy loud. I hear him coming again. And the smell of exhaust is so thick, you can cut it with a knife. Catch a slice of it. getting pretty close. You can reach out there and touch that power line if you wanted to. And then right over there, more over that way, I guess, but we're right next to the Johnson Space Center. Yeah, they have a pretty cool sports complex there. They'll have to take us to sometime on the live. And another brief lapse in the traffic. W traffic. Getting dark over there. It's probably gonna start raining. And get caught out here in the rain. What's up? If you're new to the stream, drop a like, please. Thank you. Big red building. Oh, hey, Emily. How are you? Oh, which one? Huh. Is that going okay?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right, well, good luck. I'm not with Chipotle anymore. Yeah. Well, I'll see you around. Oh, someone I used to work with. Still didn't waste any time. Perfect timing for the green lights. I'll press the button anyway. Green white man immediately. Yes. Staying safe. Give me another man. Brown, brown, brown. One of those bikes, one of those dirt bikes. I don't think those are legal to drive on the street here, but you know, still, they're cool. Smells like shrimp over here. Oh, reversing in the street. That's okay. It honks at him and then he had to reverse too. Okay. Like, hey, don't reverse, beep. No shit, I gotta reverse. We are almost there. I think the Google Maps prediction was a little more accurate than I wanted to believe. As much as I want to say, you know, I'm that guy, I don't think I'm 50% faster than everyone else. But currently, it says we had 15 minutes based on the original projection. But, oh man, I don't think we're 15 minutes away, to be honest. I'm gonna go around that truck because I don't trust anyone pulling out. Because like I said earlier, nobody cares about pedestrians here. They will hit you. Old, what is that, Chinese place? Chinese restaurant? Guy. And right up here, we have the very beginning for this section of the Gulf Freeway, aka I-45, aka well, no, I think 610 is actually one of the deadliest highways in America, but 45 is not that far behind. Thankfully, that's just a little small section of it, and it connects to the giant, massive highway. It's like 14 lanes at one point, 7 in each direction. Cops at the sushi place. I wonder what's going down. Could cut through this parking lot here, or we can keep on the sidewalk that still sort of exists. I mean, it gets cut in half right here, but you don't need more than a foot anyway, right? Subway. Now up here is where the sidewalk officially ends. And it becomes a lot more dangerous to continue walking right up here. So I will not continue to be walking right over there. I'm going to now walk through the parking lot. And if we walk far enough, we will find the store that we're looking for. Now every 4th foot long is free foot long in this economy. Office Depot. I bet they would have a chest mount for me. Honestly, probably not. But maybe. I just duct tape the phone to my shirt. Posted. Private property. No trespassing. Better not trespass. A bunch of stuffed animals. Take me to your reader. Take me to your reader. Yes. Oh, thank you for the 2 likes. And you guys, and then the liquor store. We gotta go over there, past that corner, and all the way over. But it's okay, it's a chill walk. And then when we're done, we're gonna do the exact same thing, the opposite direction. My car wrapped like that turquoise one we saw earlier. That thing did look pretty sick. Take a mug, leave a mug. I got the community mug program. Grow with the flow. I love Dad. Well, number one, Dad, and a snowflake. Yes. They're hiding their parking sign behind the little pillar. Bunch of furniture. The Shen Yun poster. No. See that everywhere. What the hell? That's not very nice. And now the Family Dollar, which smells like every other Family Dollar. They all smell the same. It smells like generic cleaning products. Which honestly is not a bad scent, but it is distinct. And then the most dirty, crusty retail space that will never be leased by anyone ever. And then Eduardo's Family Party Packs. Tacos. Look at that. Nice little outdoor seating area. Come here and get some fajitas or something. And a motorcycle. That's okay. There's enough space for us to squeeze around, but we're not gonna. We will instead walk over here and across the alley. We are very close to our destination. Next to the IHOB. Some bottomless pancakes. Nobody's here though. That building right there is where we're going. Where I'm going, because every single time that I walk in there, my cell service drops. Wait for the Chevy, and then we go wait for the Ram, wait for the Chevy, wait for all the little cars, or all the big cars that will definitely cave my skull in. If you're enjoying, drop me a like, please, and thank you. Help me out with my discoverability. A scam dental clinic right there. Allegedly. Not allegedly, though. I went there as a little kid, and they gave me one of the worst infections of my life. Hospitalized, horrible place. Never going there again. Maybe for cheap, yeah. All right, I'll walk over here. Word, we have made it. 5 minutes quicker than Google said. I am that guy. Perfect.
There you go.
You have a great day.
You too.
Word, we up. We out of here. And now we get to run it back. All the way back to where we came from. But that's okay. It's a nice walk as long as it's not going to rain. And it's kind of looking like it might. Either way, we're only about 40 minutes out from where we need to get. Alright, just had to send a text real quick. I'm glad about my water bottle because this is making me thirsty. Walking back by the IHOP. The last time I went into this IHOP, it was like 2 in the morning. It was really late, but it was kind of strange, man. Like, I know there's probably not a front, but it was giving me that vibe. You know, you walk in there and they're like, why are you ordering food from us? Why are you here? There's nobody here, right? It's a strange IHOP. But the food was okay. The service was just, I can deal with bad service if I can get good food. Down the alley. And you'll continue following the storefronts until we can't, and then we'll go back to being shoulder to shoulder with traffic. It's probably the quietest part of the walk. Oh no, the last half is pretty quiet, but especially around 5 o'clock, There's that signature Family Dollar smell again. The doors don't even have to be open. You can tell you're walking by a Family Dollar. Some furniture, some pillows. Big store. Keep pointing you to the main entrance. The Shenyang thing again. You got a bunch of little boutiques here. You get things like candles, anything red apparently. They sell red here. Kid play place. I'm not gonna shove the phone in there though. I'm not gonna be that weirdo pointing the camera at a bunch of kids. Our free mug stuff. Alright, grab a sip from my water bottle. Crusty, dusty storefront. Write my YouTube handle on the dust. Crusty, dusty, how'd you get so musty? Someone fucked up their Sonata. We're back to the half-price books. Now they usually have a decent window shopping array. You get calendar, you get some stuffed animals, whatever a panda planner is. It's like a chia pet type thing. We shall continue though. We have no time for dilly-dallying. Office Depot, lend me your AC. Open your doors for me. Alas, we are back to what the viewers want to see. Me being 2 feet away from oncoming traffic. With arguably no pedestrian infrastructure. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Wait for red truck to do what they gonna do. And we go now. Oh, cut. Okay. Oh, let's go. I stumble into the street trying to get down from the parking lot. It's a hell of a way to go. Yeah. Making our way downtown. Deedly deedly ding. And I need you. Deedly deedly ding. Oh, shut up. There's enough traffic. This really isn't even all that bad. Like, in an hour from now, this whole area is going to be gridlocked. Traffic backs up really bad here because it's a connection to the highway. So anyone who's working in this area and going home takes that. And same with the other lanes because people are coming home. It's just real busy. Aha, no traffic. We could cross. In fact, yeah, let's cross. We go ahead and get hit by a car. Deedly deedly down. Alright. We have made it across. Which is good, because that's where we need to be. We say walking, Cardio Max and all that. We got this weird statue. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is it like a chess piece? I don't know what that is. And that's okay. No more street art, as you can see, though. Very boring. Take it off the charger so that it doesn't get too hot. Hopefully the frame rate's not terrible. I don't really have any way of checking that, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna have to assume that it's decent. This jagged piece of metal with a big hole. Motorcycle. Not motorcycle. Rap. Alright. We are going to try and safely get across this intersection. I'll pick it up a little bit so that we're not holding up that lady who's trying to turn, but the traffic isn't giving her a chance anyway. Another pedestrian. What a rare sight. Most people are not courageous enough to brave these sidewalks. Oh, sirree. Look at that. Red, like, latticing. Like a chain gate. Some sort of clubhouse. Magician live. Come see Bobby Bennett. I don't know who Bobby Bennett is, but I bet it's gonna be a magical, or as Benson Boone would say, mystical magical. Gigantic ditch over there. A bunch of water in it. They put those grates up there to keep me from climbing it, but that ain't gonna stop me. Now there's some more street art. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't think those gates are doing anything because you could literally just walk on it. I guess it's the thought that counts, but come on. Maybe it's a code thing. You gotta have the grate. If you're just joining, make sure you hit that like, please, and thank you. This one's so much fresher than the other one. Go ahead and cut across this way. Over there, you can see where we're heading right now, across that field. But there is another ditch, a lot of ditches in this area, so I can't get there until I cross over here. Sorry. But it's okay. We vibes max anyway. Where's the rush? Who's in a hurry? Not me. I actually want to make one more stop before I get back to my place. I want to get some incense. Thank you for 5 likes. We have officially smashed my like record, which is a little sad, but it makes me happy. And low hanging power lines on both sides. See, with this one, at least the insulation is still there. Over there, the insulation is dangling more than the actual wire. So you could walk up and just grab a fistful of electrical wire if you felt like it. And a lot of petroleum lines running through here. Impossible to take a backhoe to this field, I bet. It smells like somebody's burning oil. We'll take a very slightly modified route from the one that we took to get here, because it'll ultimately be the same distance. And the other way will have a bit more of sidewalk, just a little bit. this up here, the street we're about to turn off of, is where the reliable sidewalk ends. But it's also where the traffic kind of calms down a little, so it's a fair trade-off. Right there, you can probably walk in the street without getting hit by a car. Here, you could not. But who's trying to walk in the street? I mean, come on. But yes, no sidewalk here at all. No sidewalk to speak of. Signs, decals, poles and hats. So polos and hats. We got a custom flagpole. Clear Lake Falcons. There's that turquoise Ford. That thing looks pretty cool. Give it like a pearlescent purple. I've seen a Wrap that drives around this part of town that has that, and it looks really good. This would look better if they washed it, you know, but hey, who cares? Who cares? You can tell that that's either old or they just didn't care, or maybe a little bit of both, because it's peeling like mad. So up here is the next shop we're going to go to. We already passed it on the way here. We're on the way to where we just came from. But I didn't feel like buying it then. I didn't even know I wanted to go in there until I was on my way back. Parking garage. Did a live stream the other night where I was about to take down one of the bigger parking garages in the area. That was fun, but unfortunately parking garages have garbage cell phone reception. So what's up to the 10 people in the stream? How are y'all doing? Drop a chat, drop a like. Drop down to 4, but that's okay. Like I said earlier, we're in it for the love of the game. Subscribe if you feel like it, you know. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. What's out that land right there? It's like a nice giant mansion in the middle of all these businesses. Look at my palace. I walk out my back door, find a job in that building over there. Look me. Here is stop number 2. We are definitely making better time than Google said we would. Google said the trip would take an hour and a half. We're currently an hour in, but I think we're about 15 minutes away. So 15 minutes saved. It's not too bad. We stay hoofing it. A giant space available. Huge. Even left the door open, but there's nobody in there. Go in there and squat. Set up a tent on their concrete floor. Now where that white car is, way up there, is where our store is. And once we get to the store, we will be heading back, hence from where we came from. I'll buy some incense. I like to chill and just have incense burning. It smells great. Less commitment than a candle, you know. Now, I'm still a little leery about walking into these places and like shoving a phone in their face. But at the same time, who cares? Alright. Can I enter through here? I don't know if I can or not. Hello. How are y'all doing? Pretty good. Okay, thank you. Let's see what we got here. I really liked this one last time. It's forest. Very piney. They have so many different ones. I don't know which one. I think we'll stick to this one. Yes. Just gonna be getting this place.
Hey, bought it. There you go. I'm gonna bag this.
No thanks.
There you go, friend.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Final pickup successful. We can now make it back to where we started. But we are going to go a very slightly different route. And then we're going to cross up here. And we're going to walk across that road. Oh no, actually, no, I'm mistaken. The sidewalk does continue. It looks like it continues both ways. So if you want me to go left, let me know in the chat, or I'll go straight. Let me know. We can go left to the route we haven't done, or look straight to the one that we did on the way here. Big truck. Gonna hit me. Nah. Okay, we're gonna cross here. But we're not gonna cross in front of this car right here. We're going to wait and play Frogger. I liked that game, but I don't want to become Frogger. Looks like the Beamer is turning, and the Honda might be as well. But like I said earlier, we're not in a rush. We will take our time as we need. But if I do get hit by a car, it's very convenient because we're right by a few hospitals. Yes, we're going the road less traveled. Hello, Tammy. How are you doing? You were the first person to chat so far in our hour-long stream, which is cool. I'm entertaining myself over here. And hopefully y'all are entertained too. If you are, drop a like for me, please. Helps me get my channel more views. I'm on day 3 of a hopefully 100-day streak of live streaming daily. We're gonna see. I want to have at least 6 out of 7 days in the week where I live stream, because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy hanging out with the chatters. You know, sometimes, you know, a little quiet. That's okay. I don't know what goes on in that building, but it is rather large. And almost see the sun. It's hiding behind all the clouds. Some giant apartments. They're like 4 stories, I don't know. Next to the 6-story office building, surrounded by all these 1-story buildings. Which I'll observe a stop sign interchange. That's riveting stuff. Bike lane. We're back to having the bike lane. Yeah, I would have biked this. We would have been done about 50 minutes ago. But a lot of the route that we just completed was a little too sketchy for my taste on a bicycle. Right here would be nice. Nice and sandy. This is our second live stream like this today. If you enjoy this type of POV content, just kind of getting out, walking around, biking around, make sure you subscribe. My goal is to do these more regularly, because why not? So fresh, so mint. So mint. Are they referring to the color like the letters are? Or are they saying, like, it's mint, bro, it's brand new? Because I honestly don't think I would want a mint colored apartment. But a lot of their branding is mint colored, so we'll see. This is a gimmick, I guess. Like, it's mint, man. Available for lease or to buy. It sounds like something's banging on their car. Tuck, 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 tuck. A lot of sand here. A pile of sand in the road. And then there's the bank I was talking about earlier, the one that used to be NASA themed. I mean, the inside and all that does still have like their whole branding kind of like with their new name, but a lot of the stuff in this section of the street is commemorative of NASA. It's a huge part of the area here. We're right by it. Even a lot of the schools around here are named after astronauts or shuttles. History here. I really do want to go to the Space Center and bring the phone inside there so I can show you guys some of the cool stuff they have going on. But that's not free, you gotta pay to get in. And you know, maybe for like a certain special we could do that. Go to JSC and walk around. They have a cool like tram system you can ride around on. They even have a bunch of Longhorns. You can go there and interact with the Longhorns. A lot of the local schools take field trips to the campus to interact with the Longhorns, which is pretty cool. Random sandal. Come on, sandal-less. Poor sandal, not the chancla. Approaching the stoplight. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get the sign to walk, but we are going to go after these cars stop turning. But I don't know if I press it too late for it to make a change. We shall see indeed. Painter's equipment just sitting there in the median. Yeah, well, man, because this place is fairly pedestrian unfriendly, at least a lot of it, you'll find random things all over the places that'll just stay there forever. Like, I bet you that painter's equipment is going to be there for a few weeks. And so it gets blown away, or somebody eventually picks it up. And they're like, oh, I need one of these scrapers. Yeah, we're right by a fire station, so you'll hear the fire engines pretty frequently. See if we're gonna see it come by. I don't know. There it goes. Pretty far away, but hey. You can hear it, now you can see it. And we're coming up on the buried fire hydrants. For some reason, the city decided it would be best to put the fire hydrant completely buried in the ground. Now, I can't tell you why they decided to do that. Probably something to do with the pipes underneath. But I think it's kind of funny to have this midget fire hydrant with its chain cut because it didn't have anywhere to dangle. Continue down the winding path. El autobús. Man. We're gonna need to cross if we want to stay on the sidewalk. And if we don't care, then we don't have to. But I want to stay on the sidewalk, so we shall cross. Or at the very least, we might walk in the bike lane. Who cares? You cut through that way. That is a long cut. Complete opposite of a shortcut. And I want to do that. So we'll hoof it in the street. Who cares? Who cares? Hoofing it in the streets. A bicyclist comes in, and they can yell at me for not being in my lane. For the time being, we can just imagine that I'm a bicycle. And then when it comes up here, who cares? Bike lane ends. It's a little dash, and then it's figured out. Good luck. You got it from here. But this bike lane is nice and wide, which is nice. Get back on the grass now. And no last. We've made it back to where we came from. $35 poorer, but with more memories and more items to show for it. Gotta keep an eye out for landmines down here left by all the dogs. My owners. Just step on one. Ruin your day. Right. I don't see any cars coming. And we're going to go ahead and cross. Not one silver car is coming, but oh well. We were here first. A squirrel. Hello, squirrel. Run around the tree. Try not to let me see him. They put reflectors on the tree. I guess this is a hazard for cars. If there was something that told them they shouldn't be driving there. Something like brightly colored, maybe. I don't know. I don't think science has advanced that far yet. What up to the 8 people watching? If you're enjoying the stream, drop me a like, please. Thank you. We are almost done with our second POV stream of the day. We got a few more minutes left before we're going to be ending it here. But we'll be back tomorrow and maybe later tonight, but maybe not later tonight. Who knows? Not me. But yeah, we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Probably sometime in the afternoon. Chirp. Chirp. And the birds like to let the other birds know that we're here. Passing the puppies. Nests up there. Nice sleepy part of the walk. No major traffic, way off the streets. No pungent fumes of exhaust. I like this part of the walk. And this is actually a great place to bike, which is where I think we biked in the first stream in this area. I'll probably bike in some future streams in this area as well. I'm excited about this incense that we got. Forest scent. It smells like pine, but not like just pine. I think it smells really good. Pine, fir, cedar, all that. Thought that car was gonna trying to force me out of the lane here. They just weren't looking very well. Like I said, nobody expects you to be walking here. That's why there's nowhere to walk. Just slipped on a McDonald's bag. I'm going to pretend that there's nothing gross in it and carry on. Go ahead and get up out of the street for the intersection. Over here. More trash. People love to litter max. Very nice. All right, chat. I think this is what we're going to call the stream for right now. If you want to see more streams in the future, make sure you subscribe. Drop me a like if you haven't already, please. It does help out the channel. And I will see you guys next time.